evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been so long since I'm back vlogging or videoing, but I'm excited. It's actually not the morning right now. It's actually 8 p.m. and my mental brain capacity works best at night. So I think this is a very important video that I would like to share from my personal experience, and I believe it would be very helpful for you who are entering grad school or are starting the first or second week of grad school. I really hope this video is very helpful, and please do not forget to give this video a huge like, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and let's get this video started. In this video, I will share with you 6 things I wish I knew before going to grad school. Number 1, reading is very fundamental and critical skills that you need to learn and develop during grad school. During undergrad, if I remember correctly, I don't really read much, and the pages or resources that you read is very limited to certain few chapters. However, when you're in grad school, reading 30, 40, 50 pages per class is normal. Especially in grad school, most of your final exams will compromise or include both the lecture notes, the PowerPoint that professors share in class, and the reading materials that professors shared. So how would you go along reading thousands of articles and research? So my best tip is to learn how to skim read and synchronize and consolidate the information that you read on a weekly basis. Tip number 2 of I wish I knew how to allocate and utilize my time effectively during grad school. So during grad school, as mentioned, you mainly study at night. So the question is, what should you be doing during the daytime? So I'm not speaking on behalf of all students. I'm just saying there are some students who will sleep in, take that time to regain their energy and hang out with friends, explore the United States, and travel, so forth. But for me personally, I like to use my time working. So for international students, what can you do to find a job? And so the quickest and fastest way was to get a job on campus, which I was so fortunate to get when I first started grad school. I worked on campus during my morning time, and then at night I'll go to school. So on days that I don't have to go to school, then at night I would spend the time to study, to recap on materials, and if I have time, then I will spend that with my friends. On-campus job, I believe different universities have different job openings for students, both international and federal workers, federal studies workers or students. So how do you search about it is just Google probably your school, let's say GW student employment. It will pop up a page where you can see the job openings that are available for students only. That's how I was able to find a job on campus. Number 3, this is very important and probably my favorite tips to give, and very relevant to tip number 2, is that opportunities are always available around you, but will you be willing to grab it and will you be willing to seek it is a different story. How you find those opportunities depend on you, really. There are different ways of finding those opportunities. One is you can connect with your classmates, your peers, your professors, join different student orgs, or even simply use your grad student skill sets by doing a deep dive research about the school. If your school is engineering, you can follow the engineering school page on social media, on Facebook, LinkedIn, so that you can pay attention to any of the openings or applications for certain events or certain mentorship programs that you can join. I do know, for example, at GW, there are very exclusive programs in school business that you can join. It's like a cohort of 1 year where you want to develop either your financial skills or your consulting skills. And these mentorship programs really helpful for you to sharpening your skill set, expand your knowledge in that industry, and also they really network with those who land an amazing dream job at big companies like McKinsey, Deloitte, Bain, Accenture, so forth. So I really believe that opportunities are always available on different schools. It's just the question is how you able to seek those and utilize those, and also following the second steps of hoping to learn how to utilize your time effectively to bring the most benefits and help you land a successful career after you graduate. So as I've talked about point 3 earlier on about networking opportunities, I really wish I knew about how important networking is at graduate school. For me personally, networking has always been a daunting, um, weird experience for me because I believe I'm a pretty shy slash introverted person. I really don't like to come up to strangers or new people to say hello because I don't know what to say. If you're like me, give this video a huge thumbs up. But for me, going to grad school, I really have to prepare my mindset to network a lot. Initially, when I start networking, I network online first because online I can just write a formal, polite, friendly message to the other person without really have to meet face to face. And that is my first step. Just ask that person for like a 30 minutes video chat. Literally, I asked that girl who was so amazing for a 30 minutes video chat just to get to learn about GW. She at that time, I believe she's about to graduate GW or she already graduated from GW and she landed a wonderful job. So I literally just networked with her, asked her tips and advice how to one survive grad school, like what she does to go through all the courses, did well in courses, any programs or any activities she did on campus that really helped her land a job. Because my ultimate goal when I go into grad school is I land my dream goal, my dream career. So, and what that dream career was, to be honest, at that time, I didn't really know. I really didn't know. I just go in grad school because I really like the program. I really like the courses, but I really didn't know what I wanted in my life. So really networking plays a huge role. Like because of her, she introduced me to COP, consulting community of practice, where really I explore what consulting is, and that introduced me to my mentor, who is also my job advisor. He helped me from A to Z with all the interviews and preps. And see, so for me, that's how I started with networking. If you're shy like me, starting off with online, LinkedIn is a huge important platform. I cannot stress enough. And it has really helped me and shaped me who I am today. For me at grad school, networking is not simply just going to networking events or career fairs in order to meet people and meet employers or like that. It can simply just means sitting next to a person in class and said hello. Literally in MSIB, that's what I did. I just walked up to a bunch of people and I said hello, make friends, and now they have been a great friends of mine. Really, they have been all great friends of mine, even in MSF too. So I think that networking plays a really huge fundamental role. And I wish I knew that how important networking is. It makes my life so much easier. And also networking really helps me to cherish the friendship I made in grad school. Tips number 5 is seek guidance and support from therapy or from your friends. In grad school, it's pretty intensive. It's a I mean it is intensive to a certain extent. There are some programs that are easier than others, but if you are studying like me, last not last year, but previous program in MSF, which is an intensive program where you learn 16 credits every week. And on top of that, I wanted to participate in different case competitions and activities. So my life tends to be very overwhelmed. And not to make excuses, but that's also why I have not been on YouTube. But because of the overwhelmed workload, and especially during finals, there are a lot of materials that will be tested and at grad school. So really connecting and network and be friends with those around you, your classmates, really help to break down the workload, and help your friends will help you with understanding the materials better. In addition to that, I believe each universities offer a free therapy session. When it comes to therapy, it has been consist or linked to mental health issues. There was a moment in time where I was very overwhelmed, stressed with everything that is going on, not just only from academic point of view, but also personal life point of view. So I I never thought of therapy because, as mentioned, in Asian culture or in my family, it's considered mental health issues. So, but then I didn't realize the import of it until I actually went. If you would like to know more about therapy or why I decided to go therapy, how is therapy sessions structured, or at least from my point of view from at GW, then I'll be happy to share in my next vlog. But yeah, therapy really helps, and I know that in some schools, like Ivy League schools, the intensity is crazy and the competition is very high. So there is a lot of committed suicide, and GW is also the case. I really realized the importance of like keeping your mental health at its best. So going to therapy really works, and you don't need to disclose that to anyone. You just go register. I believe if you search it up on your school website, it should be available for free, accessible for all students. So that's my tip number 5. And my tip number 6, my final tips and things that I really wish I knew before going to grad school, is really enjoy grad school. I spent a lot of time stressing about school, stressing about projects, stressing that I cannot graduate, but I did not enjoy. I mean, I didn't say I did not enjoy it, but I was too busy stressing out that I really didn't enjoy the present to its fullest. So if you're in grad school or thinking of going to grad school, I really hope you enjoy, you cherish. Usually grad school is only a year and a half, maximum 2 years. I remember I asked one of my older sister or friend, I asked her, does she like undergraduate more experience more, or does she like graduate experience? At that time, I was about to graduate undergrad, and she's about to graduate grad school. So when I asked her that, she's like, definitely grad school. And I asked why. She said that the environment is just different. People are so much wiser. People are smarter. People are so ambitious, and the environment is just different. I really at that time I was like, she's not it. No, I always loved undergrads, and I always think undergrad is great. That's true, but when you enter the grad level society, community, oh my god! Wow! I have a great graduate experience, and I really hope these 6 steps or tips, advice, things I wish I knew would really help you to excel and succeed in your graduate life and career goals. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I hope you like this vlog. Please give this video a huge like, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and I will see you next time. Bye.